One funny thing I saw, there were a lot of writings on the canoes and flags and all that. Some bore the name Ejako, some maybe Frimashka. I don't know. Some weird names, some funny names, some flags with some political parties. So I asked the man whether there were any affiliation, whether these parties were the ones who bought the canoes or they kind of give them some fundings for their work. And he said, no, it's based on your personal preference. If you want to design it your own way, you could. But we found some funny names. Some had numbers, 439 and In God We Trust and Let Us Pray and stuff like that.
Them say me no fit jump. Them say you no fit jump. Them say we no fit jump. Them say me no fit jump.
Appears in Jamestown, everybody is boxing or is at sea. How is education like? Do the children really take the education seriously?
Oh, first school begin to about on a few. She began a well, and you feel I got before when believing when I get Nagashi school is number one.
So, with your occupation, I mean fishing, I understand previously the main occupation here was farming. Now everyone is moved into fishing. What are some of, I mean, you've spoken about some of the problems you are facing in your job, but if, for instance, we have the Minister of Trade here to ask of your problems, what would you want the minister or the government to do to help the fishermen in this area?
Because you need to continue. One you feel no fear no bejanuto. One you could be fair or be by our school can because when I get no fear no scano.
When I came here, I have seen that almost all the fishing boats have names. I've seen John 3:16, I've seen 304. Almost all of them have names. Why? What is the story behind these names?
And especially the ones with the political parties on them. Did they buy it for you?
Yeah, Nele, because of what bo wakoni party if you have any osmo. Because I actually ni egwa my yes unchele no go egwa yes prophet boni ba can be your new this month and allow quick bejano to no Westmont and no egwa and this allow boy and this leun bejano to no to learn or ko ni get my will ona bugon len ya ni egwa MPP len bejano to no to learn we ko ni get ma ewu ilele ofole boni chon yeah no ele bo fiamu ke leun eitoni e get ma egba ewu ilele.
Right, so what is the name of your boat?
Mokemu.
Me and you, we shall raise it up. That is the name of his.
Okay, yes, we'll raise it up. We'll find out who you are down. From the seashore, we went to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is where when ships are coming to dock, they get a signal. And it was interesting to know that up till now, we still use this lighthouse. It's still very functional, but it is very scary. I wonder the kind of people who go up there because it looks like a death trap, just trying to get up that side. And when you finally get on top there, it looks like you are falling down, because it looks scary and it doesn't look safe enough because the banister up there has big holes in them and it looks like the least mistake you are coming down.
It's actually scary, I won't lie. It's the first time that I've been there, and the, how do you call it? The guard, the protective guard. It's just waist high. I think it would be better if they lift it up a little bit. And getting all the way to the top on its own, it's something else. You have to keep going and you keep going and so tight and you don't have to stop. And what were some of the challenges we saw, the problems with the place? The rustiness and oh my goodness, it's nothing to write home about.
It gets embarrassing. I mean, considering now we have tourists coming up there and then they get to just like 10 seconds to the top.
Yeah.
And then you are met with something terrifying. Exactly. At a point I really wanted to come back because I felt like, why would I want to put my life in this danger? It's a death trap, more or less.
The railing, the breeze from the sea is actually eating all the metal from from the staircase. So they have to support it with a wooden ladder sort of thing. You have to, try and balance yourself well so that you don't fall. But this is one of our tourist attractions, and we really need to pay attention because you actually pay before you get access. So then I ask, what is the money being used for?
Well, I'm sure we can ask that question for a lot of things in this country. I mean, all the monies we collect, sometimes you can't really put the figures to developmental works. But I was very impressed when we came down, when we were given water and soap to wash our hands. I was very, very, very impressed.
Yeah, it's a good look. But it wasn't too much of a good look up there. You could see the roofings and all that. Some were broken, and it didn't really look like, a safe place to live. It looked kind of scanty a little bit, but
yeah,
it's okay if it's for the preservation of, the history, but if not,
history
then
can be packaged nicely. History doesn't mean just leave things to rot and we come and meet them halfway hanging and all. I think we should be bringing maybe the president, the vice presidents, the
to come and have a look,
mayors and all these kind of people to climb through and come and stand up there and look at Accra and see how proud they will be of themselves. We should bring the first lady up here. What do you think?
Well, boxing is very interesting. If you didn't know, we've given you all that there is to know.
Really? But you are boxing.
James, that was interesting. I had fun. Really
and
much
so
fun.
Did I. My greatest bet was at Utour-Bukom's corner. We all love him, and we love the fact that he's doing so well in Ghana. But the guy is a celebrity in his hood.
Yeah, of course.
Man, he's not the way the kids are like.
They respond to his jargons and all that.
Bankueba. He's a lovely person, and I think guys like him have done so well. Himself as Zuma Nelson, and I never knew that football was also very vibrant in this part of the country, but I heard names like Kingston and Mike Lysian, Sule, all these guys were kind of
used to
training here and all.
Yeah.
And I hear there are musicians here as well.
Ha!
Well, I'm yet to find the popular ones from this community.
I promised Lawrence I was going to get back to the gym. I'll leave you now. Goodbye.
Well, I must say that I really loved Bukom. I love Jamestown. I've learned so much from this community, and I would encourage everybody who loves boxing. You won't get it anywhere but in Bukom. And so let me end by saying that I love Bukom Banku, and everybody say Banku Eba.